Well, everybody, it's your boy JR Reviews back with another video. Here to bring you a TV show review. I haven't done these in a while, a long ass while. Today's a TV show that's near and dear to my heart. And it comes with a little story. So when I was about, let's say, 11, 10, I think it was 11 or 10 years old. I do not know exactly for sure. I think it was 11 or 10 years old. I was around around what time it was or the year. I don't think it was winter. I think it was like around summer, maybe winter. I don't know. We would go on a lot of trips as me and my parents and I usually to visit relatives and my grandparents in Florida, or to go visit my grandma and grandpa in Syracuse, New York, and my cousins. I think this time we were visiting Syracuse. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. I think we're on our way back or on the way there. I don't know which one. I think we were on the way there or we were on our way back. I cannot remember. But I do remember that throughout the few weeks I was watching television before that, on every channel before, even I didn't watch the History Channel at the time. They were broadcasting this new show, televising this new show, just giving it the world there. This week on History Channel, the Clash of the Gods. This week on History, the Clash of the Gods. This week on History, the Clash of the Gods. I'm like, gee, God, what's the thing about the Clash of the Gods, right? So, comes to the day, and I'm like, we're sitting there, and we get to this hotel room. It's like, hey, what? So we're driving to Syracuse, and all while, since I'm still been watching, I've watched for the last few days, it's been just Clash of the Gods talking almost half the commercials I've ever seen. I'm like, what the fuck's? I'm like, Clash of Gods on the brain. So when we get into our hotel room, and I think we get there at like 11 o'clock. I couldn't sleep for some reason. I don't know why. My dad's listening to channels, and that night was the premiere night for the first episode of the Clash of the Gods on History Channel. Coincidentally enough, our hotel room actually got the History Channel. So my dad and I just stood up until like 2:30 in the morning, or an hour. It was an hour, I think 1 a.m., 1:30, to watch the first episode. And the first episode was about Zeus. And what they basically do in the show is they tell the story, the myths about this person or god, and then they try to link it to historical, like if it's could have been true, could have been not true, and like all these evidence they found for it, and like all this like artifacts. I mean, like it's just actually a pretty fun show. I absolutely love the show. Sadly, they only made one season, but in those seasons, they did a pretty good job, in my opinion, of showing for all this stuff. This show is like just really good. I'll give you a breakdown of the episodes, all of them. So of the episodes I think they had like 8 or 10 episodes in total. I think they had 10 episodes in total, because I remember correctly. And the 10 episodes they had were, the first one was Zeus. I don't remember the second one with the number of episode, but I know they had Zeus. One episode focused on Zeus. One episode focused on Hades. One episode focused on Thor. One episode focused on. Not everyone was about gods, by the way. One focus was, but it has to do with mythology though. One episode focused on Hercules. One focused on Perseus, and one focused on the Minotaur / Theseus. One focused on but one focused on Perseus was actually one focused on Medusa. One focused on Tolkien, the Lord of the Rings. One focused on one of my favorite stories in the English language, Beowulf. Let me just tell you this, guys, right now. If you have not read Beowulf, go fucking leave my video right now and go read that book. That book is amazing. Definitely go read it. It's like one of the best. It's the oldest story in the English language. I think it's also one of the first stories ever written in the English language. To the point where we can understand it. At some points, but it's good shit. It's also technically a poem, not a story, but it's a story nonetheless. So definitely go read it. great story. Actually, if you actually watch the story, you can watch the episode on fucking buy it off Amazon Prime for like $1.99. Which you can, I bought like half the series on there. You can watch, I think, a couple of the episodes on YouTube as well. They did one about Odysseus. They did actually 2 parts with Odysseus, 2 parts of the story, or the Odyssey, basically. They told the Odyssey. I believe that's it. Let me just check real quick. I think that's about it. I have it right here in my Amazon Prime thing, so I can just look that up real quick. So they have Minotaur, Thor, Beowulf, Zeus, Hercules. I believe that's it. Hades. I think I said all of them. And the series was only 13 episodes. What the fuck are you talking about? One. So you have Tolkien's Monsters, Thor, Beowulf, Odysseus' Curse, Medusa, Hades, Minotaur, Hercules, and Zeus. There's only one about Zeus, though. There's only should be one about Zeus. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay. I only remember being one about Zeus. I don't remember there being 2. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. That's enough for this video. Let me just tell you about it. One of my favorites, I think, in this entire one was probably, I gotta say, Beowulf was my favorites, and Hercules, and definitely Perseus. I love Greek heroes. I love Greek gods actually. So, but Beowulf was my favorite because it was the first one to introduce me to Beowulf. I actually never read the book until high school, and let me just say, Beowulf is like one of the best epics you could ever read. My favorite epic is let me get this out real quick, which is episode 6 and 7, the Odyssey. This is the best one of the best epics, and so is the Beowulf. Beowulf is the best epic in the English language. Well, this was originally translated from it was in Greek, but translated to English. This is also a graphic novel, as you can see, for this, and it was pretty expensive. I got this for $15 at Barnes & Nobles. But anyways, that's my favorite freaking video. It's like, just go watch it. It's science. It's fun to learn about myths. You get to learn the story in a fun way. You get real world experts like talking about it, like all the scientific all the historical parts of it, the things that could be included into the myth or story. It's just amazing. Just definitely go watch it, guys. I think there's like 10 episodes, so there's like what 10 times 10.99, $1.99 would be, I believe. Let me just check that out because I believe that's like something. Let me check. Okay, 1.99 times 10. Okay, that's $19.99. So that's about $20 for all 10 episodes. That's not bad. Or supposedly all 10 episodes or 13 episodes, whatever you want to call them. So definitely go watch it. That's all I can say. It's, in my opinion, was a great series. Definitely go watch it. I don't know what year it came out with, but it was just brilliant. They also had kind of reenactment scenes. Like there's reenactment scenes in it. There's some pictures of like fucking beautiful architecture and artwork and all. Just Go watch this film. I can't highly recommend or the series. Go watch it and recommend enough. This show at this point in the time, I had started losing interest in researching mythology as a kid. At this point, I stopped researching it. This show, when it came out, just restarted my battery on mythology. It made me fall in love with it all over again. It made me always love it to this day. This is the reason why I love mythology, is because of this show. Definitely go watch it. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. If you like the video, like my content, please. Don't forget, tomorrow I'll be doing my first ever featuring vid with my friend and coworker John Ramos. I will be putting him in the comments below. He'll be telling stories while I'm playing Assassin's Creed and some of that fun shit. And I'll see you in the next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe because it really helps my channel. I'm trying to get to 190 or at least 200 before my birthday. 190, 100 something before my birthday comes, which is Wednesday. So if you can all help me before you get to 100, I'd say 170 before Wednesday or after Wednesday. Thank you very much. That's it for this video, guys. You all have a good night. You have a scary night. Peace out. And also, if you don't subscribe, Zeus and Poseidon will kill you. That's it. Bye-bye.